Hey guys, John V here from Phone Arena. Right now I'm taking a hands-on look at the T-Mobile version of the Sony Xperia Z. It's going to be available shortly, and if you ever want to shock your server at a restaurant, you're going to get a lot of help from this handset. So the design of T-Mobile's version is pretty much identical to the international version that's been available for quite some time. It's an elegant looking device. It's made out of some premium choice materials. You have a glass front and back casing, which gives it a very nice clean look. And on top of that, it has some hard lines, which makes it a very distinctive looking handset. And you kind of get the feeling that it is a gorgeous thing. Taking a look around the handset's trim, we have the volume control and the dedicated power button on the right edge. The power button is probably one of the most distinctive parts about the handset just because it stands out so much. And they all have great responsive feels too. On the bottom edge here, you have the internal speaker. It's hidden away right there. It's a little bit on the weak side. On the left, you have the dock connection ports. It doesn't interfere if it's dunked underwater. And behind these flaps on the top left edge, you have the micro SD card slot, so you could actually increase its internal storage capacity along with the micro USB port. And on the top edge, you have just the place for the 3.5mm headset jack. And again, on the top right-hand corner, you have another flap here, which gives us access to its micro SIM slot. And as you notice, you gotta make sure to close up all of these flaps so that it is waterproof. In the rear, the only thing that we spot here is just its 13 megapixel autofocus camera with LED flash. It features an X-More-R sensor and has the ability to shoot 1080p video. Like its contemporaries, the Sony Xperia Z for T-Mobile features a super large display that's also equally detailed. It's actually a 5-inch 1080p display, so 1920 by 1080 resolution, and it has a pixel density of 443 pixels per inch, so it's definitely a beautiful thing to look at. A lot of crisp details, good colors. The viewing angles are okay, and outdoor visibility, you're going to need to still shield it away from the sun. For those of you on T-Mobile, you'll probably appreciate the custom UI that's running on top of Android 4.12 Jelly Bean here on the Sony Xperia Z. This is the first time we're seeing a handset of this caliber on T-Mobile's lineup, and of course the custom interface should be brand new, but it pretty much follows in line to other Sony Xperia devices we've checked out in the past. Running Android 4.1.2 Jelly Bean, as I said, and it features a pretty fast processor. It's a quad-core 1.5 gigahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon S4 processor, and of course it does a good job of handling pretty much all tasks, whether it's basic or open up applications or even gaming, something more processor intensive, and for the most part we see minimal lag with it. Honestly, it's not too often that we find really premium devices like this that are waterproof. Normally, whenever they're waterproof, they're also rugged proof, meaning that their designs aren't really the best looking, but with this you get some quality choice materials. So again, you have the tempered glass on the front and the back, giving it its really elegant look. And it's not typical that you find these type of devices to be waterproof, but that's the great thing about the Sony Xperia Z for T-Mobile. So you could use it in the rain, you could even use it if you're in the pool, underwater for an extended amount of time. It's gonna be able to withstand it. And if you ever wanna impress your waitress or your server at a restaurant, hopefully they have a large enough glass, and what you wanna do is just dunk it in and just check out their reaction. It's pretty much priceless. And like we said, it's not often that we find really good looking phones like this that have that feature. Now, for those of you curious about the Sony Xperia Z for T-Mobile, it's going to be available through their stores starting on July 17th. It's basically $100 down and $20 a month thereafter for the next 24 months. That's how much you're going to need to fork over to pick up this premium handset. Like we said, it's not every day you find a device of this caliber to be waterproof. Normally, they tend to have a little bit more rugged design, but this is just beautiful. It's gorgeous. You have tempered glass on the front and the back, gives it its premium finish, and of course, the cool feature is that it is waterproof. So if you want to learn more about the T-Mobile version of the Sony Xperia Z, guys, you could check out our website, phonearena.com. It's John V. Thanks for watching.